As the sun starts to set, you're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and our home team. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back to Genty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That one gains 7. And that gives him the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
To throw here on first down. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Second and 10.
All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. This is Genty on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. His first throw is an interception. And the Dragons get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. And you're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Pass play now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. throw. 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They're trying to do it himself. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here's Gentile. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And they take this in for the score. Dragons parlay the interception into points.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Chargers, nothing.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We send a man in motion.
Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Go street. 18 Rattler, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milrow from the gun. Complete here to Hampton. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All set now. First and 10.
Cut 19. Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18. Pioneer.
They put a receiver in motion right. Milrow with it on first. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr., so it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working now from the gun. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip inside of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10 now from the 46. Coming left is Jency. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every context. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. He's going to throw it. They start with second and 6. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's fourth down. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Warriors 70. Ready. Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. 19 tight. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll air it out on third. Into the hands of Ganson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. 19 Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the... Brought in, inside the 20. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
6 yards.
Working quickly here.
Chargers first down. A gain of 36 yards. And the Chargers first down.
70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut 19, cut. Ready.
From the red zone on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dragons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And it sets up second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
It's a design boot. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives him a first down.
First and 10.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's Genty running right. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the set forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Warriors 70. Bronco 80. Hey, Crash. Mustang 19.
Pistol now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To the air, Milrow. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
60, get it. 70, 18, 5.
First down throw here from Milrow. Completed to Flowers. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Throwing from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
They've got a man in motion.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Second and 10, Milrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
7 Pirates. Let's go now. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. Street.
From the gun, Milrow. Good trouble now, and the ball is out. Recovered by the defense. The 30. The 10. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons parlay the turnover into a lead. That was was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. And he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay,
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hurt. Can't be lying. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Milrow now to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down from the 42. Here's Milrow to throw. On the move, headed right. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
18, 5 years.
That's another Chargers first down.
60 Eagles.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. So that brings up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 35-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. He puts a nail under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Giving this to Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Dragons take the lead just before halftime. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go. 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 70.
Milrow with it on 1st. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He's back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dragons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Oh, he puts him under this one, right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
7 Pirates! 18, pioneer! Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from main coverage.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And the Chargers.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Throwing now, Milrow. Caught just shy of the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. And off to Genty. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's go.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Forced out to his right. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He's forced out of bounds.
And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means 1st down.
48-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On the move, past the 40. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Okay, ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give here to Genty. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
He was taken down.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, second down. He's going to throw this one. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also... Setting up to throw. It's a screen. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
60 Maverick. Go.
To the air, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Cut 19. Warriors 17.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready? Check. 19 Tiger. Hey, check that. Street.
From the gun, Milrow. Makes the the grab in bounds left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chargers.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 3-yard line.
Come on, come on.
They'll kick the running back in motion. Milroe looking to throw. And he's out of bounds behind the lines. And that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. Caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Zay Flowers the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Dragons 24.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They give left side to Genty. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And give up the guns. It's Genty. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
But looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. And by his back here, it's Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a 1st down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50. Go trap, go trap.
Milrow with it on first. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 3 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hurt.
Putting a receiver in motion. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Riggs, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check,
man in motion here.
Check. Ready.
Throwing here, Milrow. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers now lead by 10. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
24.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Looking right, and he finds it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a first down.
35-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throwing it on second down. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space, Steve. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Let's go.
Again to throw on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
Ready up. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. Dragons at a 2-score deficit. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
A small little jab there finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They're going to pass it here. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Deputy! Bronco 80! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
3rd and long for him here. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
18, Pioneer.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Milrow from the gun. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Brad McConkey with a touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just
His
beyond their own
guys
20.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. They'll go play action. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd down from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Let's go now. Go.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory.